Welcome everyone to Monday Night Live!
It's a Monday, not a fun day. Oh, your week is just beginning. So start it off right. Where am I? With Wicket's Monday Night.
Drew Bumpus with one line of improv every week. Hey, what's up, Drew? How are you?
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We are all here. We are here together on April 1st. And no, yes, we are fools, but no, this is not a joke. It is April 1st, 2019. It is episode number 9 of, what's the name of our show? Monday Night Live. That's the name of our show. Kids, man. Kids. That's all I got to say about that.
Right.
Once again, coming to you from RNP Studios for all your photography needs.
Absolutely.
Search Rachel Neal Pictures on Facebook. You're a customer
Absolutely.
and a president.
She has shot me.
Boy, do I know that feeling.
Yeah.
When it was tonight we've got a whole lot going on for you. I'm telling you, I'm going to be doing this and looking at my notes a lot because there's a whole lot to keep up with. And one note I forgot to make. There's a whole lot to keep up with tonight. We're going to have guests. Did you catch the S on that? Somebody did. Looks like Patrick's wiping stuff off his face. Spit, let's clarify. So tonight we're going to be talking to Michael Henderson from John Obrey for the holidays because the Wickets have a show next Thursday. You coming?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's 80s night. What wouldn't it be?
No sickness.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's 75 and then it's 45
Absolutely.
and then it's...
Right.
I don't know what it is anymore. Anyway, we got a show next Thursday. Michael Henderson's going to be here to tell us all about that because we only know certain things. Also tonight we're going to be talking to Chris Williams. He is a DJ. He is a podcaster. He is a radio personality. And of course he's here tonight because he's part of the Wrestling Reel on Fox Sports South. I said it right. Shoals! Fox Sports Shoals?
Yeah, we're in the South.
Fox
He was
Shoals.
going to say he said it right.
I
That's
was
funny.
going to say I said it right.
He
Fox
celebrated
Sports
too early.
Shoals. Fox Sports Shoals.
Fox Sports Show.
That is harder
Careful.
to say. Yes, that is hard to say.
Very show.
Anybody at home, try Fox Sports Shoals.
Fox Sports Shows, Fox Sports Shows, Fox Sports Shows.
All right, show off. Well, since you've already heard his voice, Drew, thank you very much. It's time for our
Sure.
co-host to be here. Oh, yeah, I guess you do have to leave.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sitting on his lap.
I know I'm not appreciative.
Again.
Let's welcome the co-host for tonight, Mr. Patrick Alexander. Come on in, Patty. It doesn't work with a vowel. I was going to call it Patty, but it doesn't work.
Lavelle.
Patty A. No, Patty A doesn't work as well. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Yeah?
I had my caffeine, and I'm sitting on a couch.
Yep. Welcome to Things We're Doing.
I aim low.
That segment is later.
Yeah.
Welcome to,
Hey, okay.
welcome to Things We're Doing, looking at the camera.
Yeah. Talking to you.
So, you just got back from a trip.
I did.
Where to?
Disney World.
With how many people?
5 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still paying on the churro, but 4 more payments and that baby's mine.
Well, like I said, we've got a lot to get to. You've got your caffeine. You're tired. You're broke. But you're back. We're happy to have you here. You're going to be here for our show next Thursday, right?
I am.
Absolutely. It's 80s night.
Yeah,
why
I
wouldn't
didn't
you?
know about 80s night.
You didn't know it was 80s
No.
night? Well, it's 80s night and I'm feeling right. No, that's ladies' night.
Do you know who sang that song?
It's the next day.
What?
Do you know who sang that song? Ladies' Night. I just want to see how old I
Oh,
was.
what a night. I could sing probably the whole song, but I
still
don't.
in the game.
All right. So, let's talk a little pop culture. Why don't we?
All around the internet, they Google lots of stories. I'm running the camera so they can present to you Pop Culture Roundup.
I don't know what was funnier.
Could you hand me that piece of paper right there?
You can. It's all right.
There's 2 of them. I don't like it.
Yes. Thanks to kids and wives and broken ankles and sickness, we're down a man or 2 tonight.
Broken
Drew's pulling double duty.
ankles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know?
I didn't.
Yeah. Get well, Paige. Paige and Jay went to visit family in Nashville. She missed a step or something, and Actually, well, we don't know that it's broken, but
We're going to find out today, right?
she Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
She went to the doctor and they said it's too swollen for me to even tell.
Good
Yeah,
gracious.
so
Those extreme sports.
Get well, Paige. Sorry you're home with Jay all
Yes.
the time. So, what do we do? We're talking about pop culture. All right. Geez, where do we start? Okay. All right. I know where we start.
Okay.
I know where we start. Drew, how many people are watching right now? 3. All right, tremendous. And 2 of them are right over there. So
At least it's a
Wait.
number.
anyway,
It's covered.
so sometimes you see a headline, and that's all you need. Sometimes you read a headline, and perhaps some would argue that this is the problem with our current day and age, but sometimes you read a headline, you don't have to read the article to know everything you need to know. I present this headline to you for such purposes. Pamela Anderson calls for an end to reality TV, says it is an epidemic of ugliness.
Well, she brings up 2 good points. Well, go ahead.
Wasn't prepared for the tag on that. Yeah, I didn't read the article because, number one, I completely agree.
Oh, me too.
And number 2, why is Pamela Anderson still in the news? I mean, she's making good points, so I guess
aware
that's
she was still assembled. So I hate reality TV.
assembled, not inflated. Maybe.
What reality TV show is still super popular?
Well, my wife watches one, World of Dance. It's some kind of, it's like The Voice, only it's people dancing. That's reality, right? You count those reality
Sure,
competitions?
Yeah.
sure. See, I'm thinking Road Rules and Real
Oh,
World.
wow.
Right?
True story!
No, but we've got an 80s night you're going to be really interested in next week. Yeah, the Kardashians are still a thing.
Well, now, TLC has become a bastion of reality TV.
Doesn't that stand for the Learning
It
Channel?
did. It did.
It
But
did.
now, how can you call something that hosts My 600-Pound Life the Learning Channel?
Only as much as MTV stands for music
Well,
television.
this is true.
I completely
And
agree.
Animal Planet shows Treehouse Show.
Animals live in trees, at least. There's
on
that
that
jump.
Laura Conley did say Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Hi, Laura, by the way.
Laura. I knew she was one of them. All
That
right,
show's
anyway.
still on.
So,
Isn't
yeah,
there a spin-off from that show?
there's like
Chloe
6.
has this show?
There's a lot
Yeah.
of kids, man.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, whatever. Pamela Anderson makes sense. Look for Anderson to be president in 2024.
At least double D.
All right, how many people are watching?
We're up to 6. Five,
Hey,
we've
five,
doubled our viewership.
five,
All right,
We've
5.
doubled
I'm about
6.
Oh, we doubled our viewership.
I'm about to lose them.
Whiplash.
I'm about to lose them. There's one more headline that I read.
Someone's really indecisive.
Yeah, there's one more headline that I didn't read,
No.
but I have to bring it up, and somewhere I hope Stefan or Michael Hill weighs in on this. Scary Spice, Mel B reveals she once had intimate relations with Ginger Spice Jerry Halliwell.
Once.
I guess she knew what she really, really wanted.
Save
We
it
need
for
to
the
get you a
show.
drum.
Save it for the
We need to
show.
get you a drum.
Da-doom
She's in the
ting.
Spice Tracks.
There it is. Next topic. Next topic.
Next topic.
Now
We
I'm
gotta
hungry.
make a list of these things for.
We did get sponsors now. Hot Pocket. There, does that count?
Spice Racks.
And one of our very own, Alex, says yum.
Oh boy, yes. Well,
Family show, Alex. Family show.
Yes, well, obviously, Ginger. Make your own jokes. It's still early.
Obviously, it's time for comb over.
Ginger, make your own jokes. I can't go any farther today. Google reveals a new streaming gaming platform, Stadia. Now to our resident tech expert. What's it mean?
Oh,
That was perfectly timed, by the way.
it hurts.
What does that mean for us? A new streaming gaming platform.
Well, it's not just Google is the first to make kind of a formal announcement that
Sure.
and the rumor is Amazon's going to have a game streaming service. Apple may be working on one. Microsoft has already said that their next iteration of the Xbox One X, which will come out this year, won't have a disc drive in it at all. They're going to stream the games. It'll be a subscription. So it's the Netflixification of games is what it's going to be.
Wow.
Google hasn't announced a price model.
Sure.
Whether you're just paying for the streaming and you buy the games somewhere else, or you do like you do with Microsoft Game Pass and you pay for the service and you get a whole library of games to stream. But it looks like that's the way the industry's going.
Now you're a Steam customer, right? That's not exactly the same.
No,
I'm not a Steam guy.
When you buy a game on Steam, you still have to have the equipment to play it on, whether it's
Sure.
a PC. What Stadia and several of these other services purport to be is all the game is running on hardware in the cloud, so you don't have to have a Haas PC. All you have to have is a fast internet connection.
That's eventually all you're going to need for anything in
Right,
life.
and hardware manufacturers are already getting up in arms about it, and they have to be, because what drives people to buy $600 video cards and really fast machines but gaming? Well, if now it's platform agnostic, where you can play it on an iPad, your smart TV, your whatever. There's no console to buy with Stadia. The only piece of hardware you can buy is a controller that connects to your Wi-Fi and connects directly to their server to play.
Sooner or later, you're not going to have hardware for anything at home. It's just all going to be out there in the cloud. It's a little tech heavy for me yet, but I'm definitely video game interested. But
Well, I like it because there won't be a console. You won't have to buy a new console.
sure,
You know, there won't be I got to get the PlayStation 72 in order to play this game. you just, I have the internet, so I can play this game.
okay, all right. Well, we'll keep. I'm sure Chandler will tell me all about it in 10 years. That's what
He
I'm
can
hoping.
probably tell you now.
No. If it doesn't rhyme with Spider-Man.
Yeah, if it doesn't have Spider-Man in it.
Yeah, it's not happening. Speaking of Marvel, I didn't even mean to do that. Marvel reportedly developing an animated What If series for Disney Plus. Disney Plus, of course, the streaming service that's going to be coming out hopefully later this year, I think. Yeah, late this year. They're going to be developing an animated What If series. Do you remember the basis for the What If comics? What
They're still doing so. I mean,
share?
I'm trying to think of one of the premises. Let's say, what if Tony Stark had been the Hulk? Or there are alternates to what really happened. It's like alternate universe stories within the Marvel universe.
See, I'm going to be all over it because I'm a nerd and have not much of a life. But I'm going to be all over it. But the only downside for me is that's the stuff that I'm going to get attached to and then go back to the movie and be like, well, this is good, but boy, what if Tony Stark had been the Hulk?
This is true. But I've already kind of experienced that with the cinematic universe now, because they've altered the stories enough from the comics that I knew that I look at it as two different versions.
Well, see, I'm blessed in the fact that I didn't read the comics. TV and movies is what got me into superheroes. So reading bad, picture good.
Picture not move, me no watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mino watch, Mino gonna watch Arrow after season 8 because there's gonna be no more Arrow.
That's right.
After season 8, and not only that, as if that's not enough of a, well, it's not that big of a bummer. It's been 8 seasons. You've had a good run, and thank you for what you've done, sir, very much. But Emily Bett Rickards, aka Felicity, she's not coming back after this season.
Yeah, and I'm going to be curious as to how they handle her exit, because she's his wife and she's an integral part of.
Are you fairly current on this season?
Well, I'm in and out.
Yeah.
Kids.
Well, I've kids. I've given up, and I watch them on Netflix when they get there. So they've only got like another month or so, and then she's going to be out at the end of this season somehow. And the one of the higher ups did say it would be addressed, so she's not just going to disappear.
Yeah. Well, one of the theories I heard is that the character will go into hiding. So
I don't know. Lex Luthor disappeared from Smallville, and it was never the same. So Anyway, for something completely different now, we're going to bring in somebody to talk about something that's happening here in the real world that you can attend next Thursday night. Let's bring in our old friend Michael Henderson. Come on over, Michael.
Hi, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for staying awake over there. We're getting in the weeds over here. So we've got a show next Thursday for at Singing River Brewery that I think it's safe to go ahead and call you our tied for our new favorite charity. Obviously, because I got a picture from Schultz Casa down here, so you didn't give me a picture. So you're still tied though. It's John Obry for the holidays, and it's a 80s night. What's going on next Thursday night?
Well, next Thursday night at Singing River Brewery, starting at 7 o'clock, we're having a 80s themed charity fundraising event called Back to the Brewery. So it's all very, Back to the Future kind of themed, and so everyone's encouraged to dress, in their favorite 80s gear. The Wickets are going to be doing their thing for an hour, and then after that, West Means Home will come on and play for an hour. We're going to have a couple of Nintendos hooked up to their televisions for like Mario speedrun competitions and
You lost me at speed.
Yeah. I want to take my time and enjoy what's going on.
And run.
But I do want to see. I want to see some of these speed runs. It's not just us. It's not just music. It's not just the brewery. Like it's a night. It's happening.
It's an event. Yeah.
There's no actual cover charge.
No,
This is a donation event.
It's a donation event. It's free admission. So we encourage people, give us money, please. And, there'll be a few things for auction. My friend Tony was gracious enough to give us a Yeti cooler to auction off, so that'll be there. Just want everyone to come over and have fun and hang out.
So next Thursday night, Singing River Brewery from 7 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's 80s night. You're gonna have. I want to get there early and watch some of these speed runs. I think that's going on before us.
Yeah, those fascinate me because I could not do it.
No, God no. I don't think I finished Super Mario 3 until I had the cheater that allowed me to save.
For me, a speed run was finishing Super Mario 1 when Super Mario 3 came out. Oh, there's another one?
What happened to 2?
Yeah.
That's a question I still ask.
Kara Matthews says we will also have food trucks.
Oh yes, that's right. I'm sorry. Food trucks.
Oh,
Yes. Thanks for the heads up, Miss Matthews.
Sorry,
Yes.
Kira.
Food truck.
What kind of food truck?
Are they 80s themed? Quick, name an 80s
Brace
themed
for a
food
response.
Back to the bagels? I don't know.
See how fast he is?
Wonderful.
Maybe it's a real, you don't know, that might be a real truck.
Taco me. Taco me.
Of course he goes. Okay, wait a minute. Well,
Putting on the Schlitz?
you got one? 80s themed food truck. We need. All right, we're making names for 80s themed food truck. Super Mario bagels. No, we already did bagels. No, we already did tacos.
Got a pizza and an ice cream food truck.
A pizza and an ice cream food truck. All right, so a pizza and an ice cream food
Laura
truck.
Conley says Crystal.
The ice cream would be take on free.
There it is. There it is. All right, one upper.
Pizza, tell me now.
Yes.
I'm going to let this go as long as it is.
David Bowie, Bluesy. Ice cream. I'll stop now.
Yes.
Pizza in the food truck. Was that, wait a minute, was Under Pressure in the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Shoot. I didn't sing well, but at least I knew what I was aiming for. So,
My
80s
pepperoni. Okay, I'm done now. I really am.
I'm trying.
For the next 10 minutes, I'm good with this.
I know.
I'm good with this.
I'm trying.
Invisible DJ.
I'm trying to take Parmesan cheese and put it into Who Can It Be Now? Something about where is my cheese now? Anyway, Parmesan cheese now. I don't want to move on. 80s night. 80s night is happening next Thursday, 7 to 10. There's going to be Nintendo speed runs. The Wickets are on from 7:30 to 8:30, I believe. And then West Means Home will be rocking out from I think 9 until close, right?
Yes.
So 9 to 10, West Means Home will be playing some tunes for you. Boy, I sure hope there's going to be some 80s tunes in there. I'm sure there will be too. It's going to be a fun
this
night.
is 1880s, right? Is that what we're...
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
Is that when you think Duran Duran will
I was
do
going
it?
to bring one of those big bicycles with the big front wheel. I thought that would be awesome.
Looking stupid.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a Devo, but I couldn't think of
That's
it.
for Wes, even though he probably doesn't watch. All right, so next Thursday night, 80s night, it's John Obry for the holidays. One more time, remind us. Of course, we did our Christmas fundraiser for John Obry for the holidays, but remind us again what you're doing.
We are raising money to buy food, clothes, and toys for less fortunate families during the holidays. Last year, we were able to buy, I think we got about $700 worth of toys. We got coats for, I think it was 24 people, and fed 11 families. So we did really well. Had a little bit of extra money this year to make sure that we kind of padded. Our goal is maybe in the next couple of years, if we can build it enough to end up feeding a whole bunch of people at Thanksgiving too. So we kind of like to just make the whole thing happen where it's, throughout the whole holiday season.
We are tickled hot pink, 80s. We are tickled hot pink to be part of it and to be able to help out again. We're filming in here.
What in the world?
Drew, is that yours? Hey! Hi!
Hey.
I know that face.
Stranger
I know that face from
danger.
right here. I have no idea what's going on. All right, so yeah, come on in, guys. We have a special guest.
No.
What's happening? Hi.
Wow.
When is Easter?
I'm not
Shouldn't
sure.
you be at work? What's the I probably shouldn't look in the back. Come on in, have a seat. It's Andrea Holt. Come on over.
Yeah,
Andrea, it's
Hi,
from
guys.
Shoals Casa. Hi.
Hi.
Who's your friend?
I brought my horse.
Well,
This is actually EB.
oh hey, EB.
Yeah.
Not AB, EB.
EB.
All right,
Yes.
hey, well, AB's also in this picture.
He is.
Well,
Well,
what's up?
This is how he won that Indy.
I told you we're making this up as we go.
Improv
Hi.
my foot.
It's like being on
Hi,
CNN.
hey,
Since it is close to Easter,
it is.
I saw the Easter Bunny out hopping around and asked if the bunny would join me and come over and say hi to you guys.
And he prefers to be EB.
Yes.
All right, I'm down with that. That's cool. It takes less syllables. Yes, because you've got some Easter stuff coming up, right?
We do. We have some goodies
Is it
for
okay if
you
she
guys.
just digs around in the basket like that?
We bought you
Okay, all right.
the tiniest eggs in
Oh.
the world.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Now we can
wanna
make
know
those
what
miniature
happens
omelets we
out
were
here.
talking about.
This will go great on my kid's kitchen.
And then also some marshmallow eggs.
Oh, goody. These will
They're
go
of the
great.
right size.
What?
And also a surprise egg.
Patrick, come here.
Wait, why do I have to come there when she says that?
Because I'm not opening any. I'm getting surprises. When,
Okay.
it's surprising. Come on. Oh, sorry, EB. He's a little handsy.
It's a
What's
piece of
that?
paper.
Oh, that's why she's here. Did you like our acting? We were acting.
I like to
This
think
isn't even EB. This is Tony. What's up, Tony?
I like so,
Could
You
have been
should
so much
street click.
Got a
Fuck.
bag.
Whoa!
Oh!
There are more surprises.
Surprises.
What is?
That's yours for sharing.
What's mine for sharing?
It's content you have to share with us.
Okay,
Oh,
well, you
I
can
heard
have
that.
all of it.
We have witnesses.
I have tricky with things.
You're gonna trick me with those?
You know, it's not a trick, you can tell.
I can't wait to be tricked. Hey, can you turn around and wave?
Look at the camera.
Can you turn around and wave?
I'll have these for tricking, but they're not contenting.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Those
All
would
right.
be great right before bed.
Hey, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Could you? Hey, wait a minute. Isn't Mom putting you to bed later?
No.
Mom's putting you to bed tonight.
No.
Mom's putting you to bed tonight.
No.
All right, we got to work on his improv.
Neil family moment.
Union.
Anyway. Bye. Bye, Chandler. That was.
Lady, you took the stuff for sharing.
Huh?
Want me with the door?
Yes, please. Thank you.
That's
I
our
gotta get
stage
that.
manager, everyone.
I gotta get that light that says filming.
Yeah, so he can walk right under it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Obviously, we're playing and having some fun here. Shoals Costa's got a pancake breakfast
We do. Coming up this Saturday.
this Saturday.
This Saturday, April the 6th, from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m.
Yes.
at Applebee's on Florence Boulevard.
Sweet.
Cost
It will be sweet.
$5. $5. We love $5. We're $5 comedy, and you got a pancake breakfast.
we've
at
gone up.
Applebee's. Not tonight.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Tonight's are working for free.
Oh.
So the Florence Applebee's is doing the pancake breakfast benefiting Shoals Casa.
Yes.
Of course, Shoals Casa, like John Over for the Holidays, our other favorite.
Today.
Oh, yeah.
See, he's the superhero fan.
There's what?
Come
All
on.
right.
He's
I'm not even fighting it. Hey, man, what's up? You want to come say hi? All right, Black Panther. That's awesome. Hey, Chandler, will you take this to Mama and tell her we're sharing that too? Okay.
This with me.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna share all that. Okay. All right, close the door. Close Black Panther. Okay.
I would put a chair against the door, but Black Panther. What's the point?
Question, EB, Tony, whatever. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Who kicks harder, Black Panther or EB?
All right.
Yeah.
Phenomena.
I was about to do a very quick. I was trying to pull up a Who Talks More, EB or somebody, but I can't think of another mute
And I was
character.
supposed to get that out of. Okay.
Simpatico, man.
Yeah.
God, this is a train wreck, but it's fun, isn't it? Isn't it? How many people are watching? 4? 7?
7.
Hey!
He guessed it.
7 people are having. 5 people are having fun. 2 are over there waiting patiently. Yes, John Over for the Holidays and Shoals Casa are our favorite charities right now. And Shoals Casa, once again, court-appointed special advocates.
Correct.
I was hoping that wasn't what was on your shirt because I was going to look so silly trying to remember that. Shoals Sports Casa. Shoals Sports Casa.
Fox Sports Shoals.
Casa. Shoals Casa, court-appointed special advocates. We know that social workers have a lot on their plate. They can have, 20 kids they have to take care of?
20 or more.
20 or more they have to take care of sometime. Court-appointed special advocates. Shoals Casa, you take care of what? 2, maybe 3
Our
kids?
volunteers, are assigned one family at a time.
One family at a time. So they're working for the kids. Obviously, you see my adopted one running in and out of here. You know this is going to be a cause I'm interested in. So Shoals Casa Pancake Breakfast this Saturday, April 6th, Applebee's from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. It's $5. $5 to a good cause and the great cause of the...
I think I lost the eggs.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, remember how you were coming back in when Mama said it was okay to come back in? Okay, bye. Love you. All right. So $5 to help keep this train on track. $5. $5 benefiting Shoals Casa, benefiting pancakes in your belly. EB, wait a minute. Easter's not for 2 more weeks, so you still got a little time. You gonna be there? EB's gonna be there.
It's the most chill rabbit I've ever seen.
Until he starts kicking.
Gonna get my pancake on.
Thump, thump, thump. Who wins in a street fight? EB or Thumper? I'm guessing. Oh, all right. Well, you're a peaceful bunny, aren't you? Peaceful bunny. That's a big basket.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's okay. We got pancake breakfast. What do you got there?
I have a poster that I'm gonna leave with you guys.
Yes.
And EB could even sign it. You could have EB's autograph if you would like.
Well, I only have a pen, so this should be fun to watch. EB, I'll click it for you. How about that?
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Zoom in.
Very good.
Wow.
How about
That's
that?
pretty good.
Shabby.
And even with a heart on there too. Thank you. Is the heart for me or Patrick?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we've got some more folks to talk to, but thank you for coming by. That's awesome.
Thanks for letting us
So
hop in.
we got hop in.
Wow.
It's a hop by. No,
No.
no, we'll stick with hop in. All right, this Saturday, April 6th, 8 to 10, Applebee's in Florence. $5. Get your pancake on and get your good cause on before you come out to 80s night in a couple days. So, all right, y'all hop on out of here. Hey,
Thanks, guys.
excuse me. I don't want to find any extra bunnies, okay? You know what I mean? No. I'm trying to get rid of little rodents in my house. EB just shook his tail feathers at me. I didn't even think that was possible.
Well, it is impossible for a bunny to shake feathers, but okay.
All right, so
This just in. There's some lost eggs around here somewhere.
and some wasp eggs. Man, this weather, I can't. We are nowhere near where we're supposed to be in the snow right now.
And you thought we would be?
I'm gonna take a little drink. I promise it's water.
I make no such promise.
Hey, Drew, let's talk about flicks, man.
Let's talk about flicks, baby. Let's talk about what we'll see. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things in movies. Let's talk about flicks.
Hey, hold that there for the rest of the show.
Just call me Scotch.
Hey,
Hey, that's a ticket.
this ticket is for $3 off. That means you can make a $2 donation to Shoals Casa and get your pancake on. First one to comment and say they need this ticket and are willing to come get it can have it. You don't have to come get it tonight. Just get it before
That's some
Saturday.
fine quality math you did.
That's the best I can do. All right, let's talk about flicks. We're going to go through these fast because there's a lot happening, and we still got to get to our guests and he's got a lot going on too.
Yes, he does.
And we haven't even talked about it. It's WrestleMania week. Focus. What are we talking about?
Well, WrestleMania week just ended. We're talking about flicks.
Flicks. Let's talk about flicks, baby. April 5th, Shazam! Shazam! Zachary Levi, a.k.a. Chuck, is taking his turn at the DC superhero, and some critics say it might be the best DC movie to date. Personally, I'd rather date Wonder Woman, but still,
I wouldn't want to date a movie anyway.
you can pause it at
Oh,
any
this is
time.
tr- Whoa. Okay.
Mute it.
Yeah. I'm going to reserve judgment on best
Fast
DC
forward.
movie. Wow. Okay.
What do you say is the best DC EU movie so far?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, I would agree with that. That whole CGI battle at the end was kind of meh.
Which you can say about just about every movie that's being made now.
At
I mean,
least
even
every
Marvel-
DC movie.
Even Marvel at first went through their big hole in the sky phase, where at the end of
Sure.
every movie there was an upside down tornado.
Sure. Well, that's the devil's anus.
Yeah.
So, so
have that
Zachary
one.
Levi taking his turn as Shazam. I'm in, and plus Michael Hill still owes me for Captain Marvel, so I get to go to the movie for free this time.
Ah.
So, also on April 5th, Pet Sematary. I did not watch the old Pet Sematary.
I'm old, so I did.
Well,
I refer to it as the Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I remember the Pet Sematary.
Herman Munster played it there.
I am very interested in this one. I did not watch the old It until I saw the new It.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even an age thing.
I know.
I didn't do a whole lot of horror stuff.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, I've appreciated those movies more. Pet Sematary looks pretty intense.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like It, I think it'll...
Just
It'll
from
be
the
a-
trailer, it looks like they've thrown in some
It.
things that weren't in the original.
Well, I mean,
I'm not big on remakes, though.
Sure.
But it seems like, with the exception of the Marvel movies and things like that, almost everything seems to be a remake.
Yeah.
But from the trailer of the new Pet Cemetery, I'm calling it the new Pet Cemetery. There's some things in there that obviously weren't in the first film. You can tell by looking. So they put their own spin on it. I'm sure.
We're going to kids. I'll rent it as soon as I get the opportunity. Probably.
Okay. You'll rent it, or you'll rent.
Well, I own it. I don't.
I
Anyway,
own it if you want to borrow it.
pronouns, pal. Pronouns.
Or amateur nouns, whichever.
Us.
Yeah.
Ooh, I still want to see that too.
Yeah.
Speaking of remakes, Hellboy, April 12th. David Harbour from Stranger Things. Mila Jovovich from every sci-fi movie ever. Yeah. I mean, Hellboy's getting the reboot. The reviews are mixed so far.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to critics because generally everything they hate, I love.
And I don't know if it's because I'm old, but I'm sentimental about the Guillermo del Toro.
Mhm.
Del Toro.
Did he do both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like Ron Perlman. It's like
I did
to me
too.
that was the part he was meant to play.
I did too, and I wonder if there will be. I wonder if he has a cameo.
I don't think so.
Nah, don't
He's
ruin it
made
yet.
comments earlier that seemed like he wasn't associated really well.
Yeah, it's possible, and it's not a flick, but we're going to mention it anyways. Sunday, April 14th, the return of Game of Thrones. I personally am not on that bandwagon. You are, I believe,
Yes.
and I think every other Wicket is. So, for all you Wickets who couldn't make it to practice / show tonight, I was going to talk about Game of Thrones, but you stayed home.
Yeah, that's what stopped him.
Yeah, that and
It was that or Star Wars. So.
all this Jon Snow coming down. That's all I got. All right, we're already running over on time. Let's get to our guest, our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event for the evening. Please welcome an old friend of mine and a very busy man in the entertainment world around North Florence here. Please welcome Chris Williams. Chris, come on over. Have a seat, please.
You're not going to say, let's get ready to Williams?
Nope.
Do that. Okay.
Left it for you.
Well,
I
I
knew
wish you
somebody.
hadn't have.
All right, so we're going to get to... Man, you're a busy dude.
I've got my hands on a few things.
Yeah, well... Everyone pause while Alex goes, "Why am I not there?" Yeah, you've got your fingers in a lot of pies. I think that's the phrase, right? Is that no? What's
We can't share those eggs. We can't share the tiny eggs.
Late breaking development, folks.
Because they're bubble gum and they might stop with my teeth.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but you're absolutely right. We think that's awesome. Hey, we're almost done. Can you go back in there for a few more minutes? All right, I'll let you know as soon as we're done.
No blowing bubbles.
Thanks again.
Thanks, Ken.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The medical stuff, too.
In case you missed that, that was I can't have the bubble gum because it might stop up my pooper.
The regular Dr. Oz around here.
You know, Cindy, I think the problem is all the bubble gum.
It's stopping up your pooper. How'd I turn into Paul Lynn?
I don't know.
Stopping up your pooper.
But for some reason, I started seeing scenes from Willy Wonka play in my head too. This is all going
And Chris
off
is
the
like,
roof.
shut up. Yeah, come.
Yes.
I'm missing Raw right now.
Yes, it's WrestleMania week. God, there's a lot going on. And you have a lot going on. Chris Williams, first of all, an old pal. Chris knew Rachel and Adam before there was a Rachel and Adam. Long before there was a Chandler to interrupt 4 times. When I told him to wait for Mom. Dad's, why do we talk?
Yeah.
This is why we talk. This is why we talk to you all.
We talk
7
to
of
strangers on the internet.
All 4 of you. Thanks.
You've said something.
I don't doubt
The
it.
bubblegum lobby.
It was
Shut us down.
We do not stop up the
Yeah,
poopers.
that's a lie.
Anyway, so first of all, yes, old pal knew Rachel and Adam before there was a Rachel and Adam. I'm sure you weren't guessing this is where it was going.
No, I did not see this forthcoming.
To be fair, I didn't see most of tonight happening. So, but right now, okay, let's start with the big stuff. March Madness is going on.
Okay.
NCAA basketball. They're down to the Final Four now, right?
Yeah.
I know Drew's happy because Auburn's representing.
Mhm.
But you've got the little basketball interest going on.
I do, yes. I'm repping the Minnesota Timberwolves right now.
Mhm.
But yeah, I do actually do an NBA podcast. It's not NCAA, and I'm
It's okay.
kind
It's the professionals.
of okay.
The Hoop Scoop. You can find it on FoxSportsShoals.com. I did it right.
You did it, yes.
I'm gonna mess it up on the next one.
Oh, wait, we're
I
off.
messed it up.
We're off the air.
My God.
He did it right.
Could I be more dad? He went for a fist bump and I high fived him.
And no one saw it live.
Of course no one saw it live. They're still watching the other one going, where'd it go? Holy moly. The Hoop Scoop.
Come back.
FoxSportsShoals.com. They'll watch it on YouTube tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, what else do we have going on Fox Sports Shoals?
Well, while we're talking about the Hoop Scoop,
Yes!
we are on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
Oh, all right. I know Drew's a
Yeah.
Spotify guy, so we can track down the Hoop Scoop anytime. It's the NBA podcast.
NBA podcast.
Are they in season right now?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Are
we're
they in
approaching.
season? Like they're strawberries.
I don't
Oh, the
know!
player's right.
Which one's seedless?
The LeBrons are coming in nicely.
That's why they always talk about number one seeds. Welcome to Dad Jokes 101. Yes. Okay, so NBA season is going on. So you're live. You're
We're
posting. When do you post new episodes?
We usually post by Tuesday, Wednesday. So
Okay.
usually
Every week?
Usually every week, yes.
Once a week. You got
Wow.
the Hoop Scoop on FoxSportsShoals.com. Woof.
Yeah.
Also on Fox Sports Shoals. Wait, we're gonna do this in order because we get. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead. Spoiler alert. It's about to be 5 minutes of wrestling talk, if not more. So feel free to come back in 5 minutes. You also are a DJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody?
It went from 4 to 2 after you said 5 minutes of wrestling
Yeah.
Seriously?
Wait.
You should have looked at
Not yet.
talk. He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed
What
it.
are you doing?
That's it. It's suicide. He killed it.
Because the wrestling fans are watching Raw.
Well, that's true. This is all going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Nobody cares. You're also a DJ who works.
Yes.
You're a working DJ.
a working DJ.
Not too stiff, but you're working. You're a working DJ. So, what? You're a working DJ at Flobama, right?
Flobama, I'm the house sound guy there.
Okay.
Sound engineer, whatever. You know. I don't know.
Sure.
But yes. Yeah, I work there all the time, and we have bands Tuesday, Wednesday we have open mic. Thursday we have an early band, and sometimes a DJ on late night Thursdays. But then Friday and Saturday we have music all night. So
Flobama, also for those of you with a sweet tooth like myself, very underrated because for I think it's like $3.50 they bring you a huge bowl of banana pudding. Man, I can do some damage at that place. So yes, Flobama DJ. But again, to get back to Fox Sports Shoals, that is where you are part of. Got it right. To get back to that is where you are part of the only wrestling talk show that I know of in North Alabama. So, and that is the Wrestling Reel. Talk to us about the Wrestling Reel.
well, the Wrestling Reel, man, it's been awesome. We've been on radio for almost 4 years now.
4 years. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, we've a weekly show Wednesdays at 11 a.m. And we're also on. You can stream us on FoxSportsShoals.com.
It's not just me. Everybody has to struggle.
Yeah.
You got it right the first time.
So we're on there. Fox Sports
Sucking
Shoals.
egg.
Fox Sports Shoals also has an app, so you can get that in your app store and
Sure.
yeah, and listen anytime.
Yes, listen anytime. It's you. It's
Chad Burdine.
Chad Burdine, and I know him as Shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is on the radio.
He's Shooter.
Okay.
Shooter's always Shooter.
Jason Adams, who is about as wide as this couch.
Yeah.
I've listened to the Wrestling Reel when time and kids allow. You understand?
Okay.
When time and kids allow, and I love the fact that this even exists in North Alabama because people like Patrick and myself and Jay, who's usually here, we always get together and watch the wrestling. That's our escape from the family life for those couple of hours to watch the pay-per-views and that sort of thing. I love the fact that the Wrestling Reel, is even on the air around here. You can find it on the radio. You can find it on the interwebs.
Well, and then it's sustained for 4 years, so there's a big enough audience. That's comforting.
Like I was thinking they've been on at least 2 years, right? 4 years. Yeah, that's
that's
good.
That's a presidential term.
You've got a fan base and with higher ratings.
Yeah.
So
they're huge.
Real quickly, because we are so far over time, there was a little bit of mainstream media on WWE this week.
Right.
Not only because it's WrestleMania week, because we got a lot of wrestling to watch this weekend. That's the dad going, oh yeah.
I'm talking about my kids.
No. You get to come here and escape the kids.
Yeah, that's right.
If the wife lets you out. There was a little mainstream media last week tonight with John Oliver, and I thought Monday Night Live was a clever title. Last week tonight with John Oliver did like a 20-minute dissection of WWE and the fact that the wrestlers are not, while they are contracted employees, they're still treated as independent contractors instead of being treated as employees and getting health benefits and insurance and that sort of thing. This is a debate that's been going on in the wrestling world for years. Jesse Ventura has been very vocal about it. Roddy Piper has been very vocal about it. I don't know. The mainstream media latches on, and of course, from a wrestling fan perspective, they never latch on to the good stories.
Right.
They always try to look for the I don't know. Seems like in all the movies, there's always the level of comedy is comedy, improv, mime. And it seems like mainstream media also puts wrestling down there in mime territory. Like everybody looks down on us for some reason, and I don't like it. I don't care for it. But they did actually make some good points about trying to get better care for the wrestlers and that sort of thing. Any thoughts or anything? I'm sure you're going to be talking about it Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though it's Mania week, that's a big elephant in the room to chat about.
Definitely. They're it's kind of like they're stuck in the old mindset, that they don't want to bring something new like insurance. I mean, not that that's new, but to the wrestling world, it is.
It is.
So without having your own, that's something that they need to implement, and people are causing a stir about it, and it needs to be.
I don't disagree with the point. I do question the timing. It's WrestleMania week.
Yeah.
Could you wait 1 week? Could you let us get through the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Of course, WWE responded the very next day and said, hey, I think you got some of your facts backwards. You think Fox Sports Shoals is hard to say. Try facts backwards.
Facts backwards.
One-upper and show-off, I swear. Anyway, so WWE did respond and say, hey, I think you've got things a little confused. They invited John Oliver to WrestleMania. So what's the odds of him running in and costing somebody a championship this week?
It's going to be him and Cena.
Well,
John Cena.
I mean, Jon Stewart did it before. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just the John Club. That's what it is. You got a punchline for the John Club?
Nothing I can say on this podcast.
All right. Time's getting away from us. WrestleMania is this weekend. What's the big thing you're looking forward to?
For it to be over with, it is going to be 8 hours long.
Holy moly!
It gets longer every year.
Yeah.
Plus, there's NXT
Friday,
and then Hall of Fame Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a long slog. It is.
But there's good stuff happening. It's titles changing. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
There's they may forge together the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. That's a possibility.
So we're so deep in the weeds, but at this point, I'm going there anyways.
Both of you pay attention.
Yes, talking to the people in the studio. 3-4. Hey, you're back for more wrestling talk. No, they left. I said wrestling. I said wrestling, and they jumped out on me. Anyway,
I'll show them a little arm.
there you go. More skin. That's what we need. Well, it is about to be 80s night, so I can do this. That's all I got for 80s right now. Anyway, so the theory is we might see the 4 horsewomen in the show all holding titles in the ring.
Correct.
So actually right now probably on Monday Night Raw is when they're addressing if it's going to be for both titles or not. Right. That's why he's been looking at his watch. That's what DVR's for.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get out of here, yes, I am looking forward to WrestleMania. Personally, AJ Styles and Randy Orton may be the match of the night. I'm just...
Absolutely, yeah.
If anybody can get a good match out of Randy Orton, it's AJ
He's
Styles.
wearing an AJ Styles shirt. I didn't even notice that.
That's my dude.
Yeah. So AJ and Randy Orton might be the match of the night. Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
The problem is 8 hours.
Yeah.
Before they get to what they're there for, will they have anything left to even cheer with?
Yeah. I've seen that happen. The past few Manias, where the crowd gets just exhausted.
Yeah.
It's schedule, it's pacing.
Yeah.
I got faith in them. I'm watching no matter what they do.
Absolutely.
Anyways. All right, we're going to play a game before we let you go, Chris. Of course, you've been...
It's called cribbage.
It's Monopoly. You don't leave until we finish.
Yeah.
Talk about 8 hours. So we're going to play a game. You've been to Wicked shows before. This is a very simple game called Two-Line Vocabulary.
All right.
Here's what's going to happen. Michael Henderson is still hanging out over there. Of course, he's a wrestling fan. Michael, here's what I want you to do.
All right.
I need you to think of 4 sentences, short, 4 short sentences that are wrestling-ish related. Not hardcore, but just wrestling-ish related. 4 short sentences, phrases, whatever you can think of. All right, now, we're going to play a game. You're going to get 2 of whatever he says. I'm going to get 2 of whatever he says.
Okay.
This guy can say whatever he wants.
All right.
But we need a scene. Drew, if you were going to live in a fictional world that everybody is fairly familiar with, what world would it be? What the hell is it? Deep.
Mordor.
Mordor.
Yes.
Fictional world that everybody else knows about.
It wouldn't matter what you said.
I know.
This world. What? What is this?
So, in Mordor...
Rachel's studio.
Yeah. R&P.
He's the one saying, where am I? Call back. Okay, in Mordor. So, what, are we getting down, or we get a good comment out of that?
Alex gave that's Narnia business.
That's Narnia business. Gotcha. Thanks.
The Hobbit's tuning in.
That's quality punnage. All right, so in Mordor, give me any sort of tiny problem you've run into. I know, putting him on the spot.
Wow.
I know.
I would ask him to play filler music, but
He picked the world.
I know, and now I have to
Yeah,
bathe
you
in it,
gotta
right?
figure it out.
we just need some sort of issue to tackle.
Bilbo's got a sore throat.
Bilbo, boy, I wish I knew more.
I'm not taking.
right.
Yes.
I couldn't wait for that reaction.
Bilbo has a sore throat in Mordor. Michael, I need 4 short sentences.
Okay.
What do you got?
What's the greatest night in the history of our sport?
Okay.
You're in a tag match with The Undertaker.
Okay.
You're the next guest on The Barbershop.
Okay.
And let's see.
Okay.
I body slammed Andre the Giant in front of 15 bajillion people at the Pontiac Silverdome.
Superdome.
Yeah.
That's right. I always want to say the Silverdome.
You have to find the attendance numbers too.
Yeah.
To be realistic.
Yeah, and what it keeps going up every time.
He did. Okay, so your 2 lines. Your 2 lines.
You guys are in your paycheck tonight.
Come over here. Can I take a stroke?
Oh my god.
We're going to broaden those just a tiny bit so Patrick doesn't stroke out on us.
Here's me.
Let's see here. Okay, so we had You're the Next Guest on the Barbershop. We're gonna give you the easy version. Cutting and strutting.
Cutting and strutting.
That's one sentence. Cutting and strutting.
Cutting and strutting.
And then the greatest night in the history of our sport. The greatest night. We're gonna give you this is the greatest night. Your 2 sentences. This is the greatest night. Cutting and strutting.
Okay.
My 2 sentences. I body slammed Andre the Giant. I'm gonna leave out the bajillions. And what was the first one?
Well, the first one was Greatest Night.
Yeah.
You're in a tag match with The Undertaker. But you got to say it like Teddy Long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I've met him.
Yeah.
I met him. I took a break on moving day and went and met him. Rachel was real happy. So, my 2 sentences are, you're in a tag match with The Undertaker. I'll put some stank on it in a second. You're in a tag match with The Undertaker, and I body slammed Andre the Giant. Bilbo has a sore throat in Mordor. And since I can't say it during the game, Mordor. No, that's Hodor. Hodor.
We have 2 doors. How many do you want?
I did that on purpose. Anyway, so Bilbo has a sore throat. We have our 2 sentences. Take it away.
Well, my throat is killing me, and I have to take. Wait, am I talking short? I have to get the ring to Mount Doom, but what can I do for this sore throat?
I body slammed Andre the Giant.
Thank you very much for that valuable input. Now I'll just find my pony Bill and get out of here. Sound like a plan?
Cutting and strutting.
No, I'm not having him fixed. I'm riding him straight to the volcano. Just get on my... I have a sore throat. Don't make me yell. You're not going to make me yell? Good. Thank you. You're the most polite, tall person I've ever seen. I guess I better shave my feet before I go. Don't you? Oh, it's a bird dog. Don't you think I should shave my feet? What are you pointing at, weirdo?
Cutting and strutting.
Yes, shave my feet. I guess that's how I will look good when I strut with shaved feet. That's true.
I body slammed Andre the Giant.
How about that? I haven't met this person, but I am aware that giants do exist, and somehow my sore throat's feeling better. Apparently talking to inane chatter helps me. Now then, do you have any advice before I leave on my epic quest? Louder.
Whose line is it anyway? You're in a tag team match with The Undertaker, player!
Was that a casino commercial or something about...
You can catch Chris Williams. You can catch Chris Williams all over the place. FoxSportsShoals.com for the Hoop Scoop. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fox Sports Shoals on Wednesdays at 11 o'clock with the Wrestling Reel.
97.9 FM.
97.9 FM. Listen on the radio. Listen on Facebook Live. Catch them. Go like their Facebook page now, please.
Yes.
And don't forget about John Obry for the holidays. Next Thursday night, 80s night. You going to be DJing that night?
I will be working.
Yeah,
somewhere
you're okay. All right, he's going to be working that night.
Yeah.
And he's being very shady about where he's going to be working.
I will be at the Flobama.
Okay, yeah.
There it
he's-
is.
Well, that's what I meant. You'll be DJing at the
Give me your
Flobama.
plug.
So we're going to be on a different wavelength that night, but it's been a different wavelength all
It
night
has.
long. We had the
Well,
Easter...
tell us, everybody.
Hang on. We had the Easter Bunny.
Yes, we did.
We had John Obry for the holidays.
We did.
We had Shoals Casa.
We had waft eggs.
We
We had block poopers.
we had Chris Williams
We did.
with his, and he
You
gets
don't get
like
billed below block poopers. I'm telling you that. You should have come first.
he gets like 4 things
Yeah,
because he's.
he does.
This was a jam-packed show. My goodness, we've got to get out of here. Chris, thank you very much for coming. Michael, thank you, sir. Thursday night's going to be fun. Don't leave him hanging because that'll be awkward. Although it would
I'll
have been
sit here the
funny.
whole time. Yeah. I'll sit here while you're talking. Come on, man. Yeah. That's how you do that, by the way.
Play us out. We've got to go. This is.
It's a sad day, but not a bad day, because the show has reached its ending. Oh, but don't cry. See you next time with the Wickets Monday night.
There's no one left to turn the camera
Am I
off.
turning it off?
Yeah,
Okay.
here.
I got it.
Bye, guys. See you in 2 weeks.